Okay, first of all, Alan, I'd like to thank Kevin for giving us this opportunity. In fact, although we'd already done some of the preparatory work for this hack, due to circumstances beyond our control, we only actually started coding this yesterday morning at 9 o'clock, so it's a bit of a rush job, but I hope it works. The idea behind this hack is that old chestnut. How do you answer online the question every travel agent gets every single day? Next slide. I want to go away in July, I want to go somewhere hot, my budget is up to £2 grand, I don't want long haul, I might want something near some nearby culture when I'm there. And a lot of people have tried this or are trying this online, but the internet seems to be curiously hard to get it right, so we've made the attempt here. So, the most important aspect we felt for the tool of this sort was it should be fun to use, with the potential to go viral, because there's no point obviously in building something that no one's going to use or it's very hard to get traction on. Some of the other criteria were, I want all the results easily accessible on one page, I don't want too much of a questionnaire, don't overwhelm me, give me something visual, imaginative, I want a clean, simple gateway to further information for booking travel, and it should be fun, as I say, potentially viral. So the APIs we've used are from Thomas Cook Thompson First Choice via Fuse Pump affiliate window, Tor CMS, TripBot, Expedia and Flickr. Obviously lots of other APIs we would like to use if we have more time. So, we've called it Spin. Let's go to the website, see if it works properly. It's a web API, and it's based around the globe. Essentially what we have here are 4 basic questions you might ask when planning a holiday if you already know where you want to go. So we've got the month of travel, maximum flying time, temperature range, and price range. We're going to restart it because the maximum flying time is not working. Typically. Anyway. So let's choose something, Al. What are you going to choose? Where do you want to go? Okay, July, 20 degrees to 40 degrees, so nothing below 20, nothing above 40. Is this Fahrenheit or centigrade? Centigrade. Okay, so you jumped to the month. Right, so if you, basically what we've got here is at the top 4 different what we call verticals. We've got package holidays, which is the Thomas Cook First Choice and so on. We've got city breaks, which are coming in this instance from Expedia. We've got adventure tours, which come in from Tor CMS. And we've got the TripBots, who are located all over the world. Our friend at the other end is their lovely catchphrase. So as you can see, it's a mixture of tagging at the top and results down the side. Now, we do have a version of this on our laptop, which has an additional layer attached. We couldn't upload it in time, but you will be able to click on these pins and get a pop-up. At the moment, we have to pick the record on the right, click on the record, and this is for package holidays. You get a result of available package holidays for that destination. So it's a way really to, a fun way really to browse around the world, look at interest, look at the holiday options, and as I say, the top is completely customizable, so you can work it within a number of different types of travel package. Finally, should we go on to the next slide? We're going to have a look at the commercial opportunities, because as I say, one of the most important things about this is it should be viral, and in addition, we haven't yet developed, but we have an idea to do what we call a treasure hunt. So we will have a little widget with a globe, a spinning globe on partner websites, which will invite you to enter a competition to spin the globe, and for a certain number of certain search criteria, we will have hidden free holidays available to give away. So we'll obviously source those from our partners. So it's a way for people to share the widget, to get to use it, to experience it, and perhaps you never know, win a free holiday at the end of it, which we call the treasure hunt. Of course, it can be franchised, it can be co-branded to any provider. We can set the departure geo. The one we've done is set to London, but of course we can sniff the geo, the IP address of the user, and set it to their home destination. We can add multiple additional layers, can be added without crowding out the space, and of course the layers can be switched on or off according to the partner. And finally, it's revenue neutral, so it just depends on whether it's CPA or whether we have a booking engine at the end of it. It's basically a gateway, an inspirational gateway into a fun way to plan and hopefully book your next holiday. So I think that's it. Thank you very much. How many minutes is that?
So you started that yesterday?
Well, we'd already done a bit of preparatory work. We had the API, some of the API data, but Al started building that at 9 o'clock. He finished it on the train about 2 hours ago, and that's why the latest version is not here. But there's a few other things we have which we can show you privately afterwards.
Okay, so basically 24 odd hours to come up with that. I think that's pretty impressive. So thank you very much, guys.